Hello everyone, in today's video I will be making this bubble romper. It is a sleeveless option of it, and the pattern I will be using is this pattern. I have my back piece cut out on the fold. I have my front piece cut out on the fold. I have two front bodices cut on the fold. I have two back bodices cut on the fold, and then I have my two leg cuffs. I also will be making a headband to go with it. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to take your pieces after you cut them out, and you're going to take your back bodices and your front bodice, and you're going to sew the same thing with the other one. You're going to sew the two shoulder seams, and I will be right back. After I combine my front and my back together, I'm then going to take both of them and I'm going to put those together, right sides together, front lining up with the front and back lining up with the back. And then I'm going to serge the circle close. If you don't have a serger, you can use a zigzag stitch, and I will be right back. After I have that all serged in, I'm then going to take it and flip it right sides facing out. Like this. Next, I'm going to do the burrito method, and all you do is take one side and you're going to roll it over, and you're going to take the, and after I serge this side down, I'm then going to take it and flip it right sides out. And it'll be closed up like this. So then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to roll it over and take the two ends, and then I'm just going to clip it and making sure that it's in the inside, and clip it. And I'm going to go over to my serger and I'm going to serge from this side down to the top of this side. Now I have the other side all done, so I'm going to flip it right sides out. And both sides are done. Then I'm going to take my front piece and my back piece and I'm going to line the sides up. And then I'm going to serge this end, and then I'm going to do it on the other side. After you have sewn the sides closed, your top piece is actually complete. You're just going to flip it out, and this will be the front and this will be the back. Or if you want this side, flip it inside out. This side could be the front and this side will be the back. I think I'm going to leave it this way so you can see Pooh's face. So the top of the romper is complete. Next, we're going to get the bottom of the romper. So I have my front piece and my back piece. I put a clip on mine so I can know the difference between the back and the front. And then I'm just going to lay them right sides together. I'm then going to take it over back to my serger, and I'm going to serge the sides down, and then I'm going to serge the bottom area. And I'll be back. After I have my side sewn and my bottom sewn, I'm then going to take my leg cuffs and I'm going to sew them right sides together on the ends, and I'll be back. After I have my leg bands sewn right sides together, I'm then going to fold them in half with right sides facing out. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to line it up with the romper bottom with right sides facing each other. And then I'm just going to sew it all around in a circle for both the leg bands. So after I have my leg band sewn on, I'm then going to take it and make sure that it caught all the edges around. So the next thing you want to do is I'm going to use my serger to gather, however way you use your machine, or if you hand gather. I'm going to gather the bottom of the romper, and I'll be right back. After I have it gathered, I'm then going to take it and I'm going to line it up with my top of my romper, but I'm going to make sure that the back of the romper is lined up with the back of the bodice. So that's why I use a clip to make sure I'm clipping the right sides with the top of the bodice. Like this is the back side and this is the front side. So I'm going to take it and line it up, the back side of the top of the romper and the bottom side of the back of the romper. So I'm going to put it inside each other to make sure. First, you want to make sure what side is you're going to be using the top of the romper. So this is my good side I'm going to be using. So I'm going to take my good side of my romper and I'm going to match it with the good side of the bottom. So I'm going to turn this back inside out. Make sure I put the clip on the correct side. And I'm going to put my top inside. I'm going to line it up with side seams with side seams. And I'm going to use a clip. That way the gather is even all the way around. And then once you got it all lined up, you're going to back over to your serger or your sewing machine, and then you're going to zigzag it together, or you're going to serge it in a circle. And I'll be back. After you serge or sew your top and your bottom together, you then go ahead and flip it right sides facing out, and your romper is all complete. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my headband. So this company also has a headband too for dolls, and I will put in the description of the pattern that I use. So what I'm gonna do for the headband is I'm gonna take the pieces and I'm going to fold it hot dog way, and I'm gonna sew this edge and I'm gonna sew this edge, but I'm gonna leave a gap, and then I'm gonna sew this edge. If you're using a regular sewing machine, you can use a zigzag stitch, but I will be using my serger, so I'll just sew the pieces together. So after I have my bow piece all sewn together, I'm going to take the little small hole that I had left and I'm going to turn the fabric right sides facing out. Kyson, you're trying to be in the video too? Excuse the little baby talking. And then what you do is just push out the corners. If you want to, there's a couple ways you can close this off. You can just use some fabric glue, or you can take your sewing machine and sew a line going down on each side, and then you're gonna take it and you can just tie a knot, or if you have your doll, you can just tie it around its head. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch out the outfit and show you how this outfit looks on the doll. Got the clip. And this is how it looks on the doll. You got your back and you got your front. Now we're going to tie the bow. So I'm going to lay the bow down and I'll make sure it's even on both sides. Then I'm going to pull it some and I'm going to tie a knot once, and then I'm going to tie it twice. And then you just fix your knot how you want it. Make sure it's the right way. Got some hair in it. And there you have it, all done. Now I will be making some more of these to sell them. And my daughter will be helping me. And this is how it is off of the head. Just play with the bowl to get it how you want it to sit on the head. And there you have it. Thank you all for watching this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of what other patterns you would like to see. If you want to see more doll patterns, I have some more, and I will be doing a lot of these patterns, and then I will also start by doing getting ready for the colder weather patterns, because summer is coming to an end of where I live at. And just leave it down in the comments and I'll get back to you. Bye.